Good evening, YouTube family. Hi, how is everyone today? Welcome into Deborah's Quiet Corner. We're in the midweek. We made it to Wednesday. That is an amazing blessing in itself. We made it till midweek, which today is Wednesday, the 15th of September. And I'm hoping everyone had an amazing day. I'm going to be sipping on a little bit of my sparkling ice tonight. This flavor is strawberry watermelon. This stuff is so good. And one night I'm going to come on and I'm going to pull out all of the ones that I like and go over the flavors with you. But I need to sip on this tonight because I'm going to be reading from my journal. So how's everybody's days been going? I'm going to take a sip of this. Excuse me a minute. This is so refreshing. When I purchase these, I get like 10 of them at a time. Sometimes I get 15 of them at a time because I'm always going in the refrigerator, you know, pulling them out and drinking from them because they're so refreshing and it doesn't have sugar and they're very inexpensive. The store I get these from, they're like 79 cents a piece, and I know like the dollar stores, the Dollar Trees and places like that, they want them for $1. So I go to Big Lots and I get them for 79 or 78 or 79 cents. So I'm saving instead of getting them out of ShopRite, Acme, even the dollar stores. They want $1 for these. And they're real refreshing. This one has the watermelon and the strawberry. And like I said, one night I'm going to come on. I'm going to have an array of the colors and the different flavors and just come on and just go over those flavors and taste them here on my channel. So we're going to get started tonight with our journal. Today is the 15th of September. We are halfway through the month of September. We just got into the month of September. And here we are halfway through the month of September. So I just come on and share things out of my journal. I have very personal stuff in here. Those things I don't come on and share. I just come on and share like more general ideas that I may have put in this book or something I have written down. I'll do the general, you know, reviews with my channel. But like the real personal stuff, I won't come on and, you know, go over and read those things. So tonight is journal night, journal night, journal night, journal night. Woo, whoo, whoo. You gotta love those journals. I hope all of the ladies was able to review the video that I posted last night. And it was just really kind of like directed towards the ladies. And just go and review it and see if you can find yourself somewhere in that video. And you may not find yourself there in that video. But if we're honest with ourselves and you go and review that video, you'll see maybe some of you in that video. I know I see a lot of it of myself in that video. So go in and check it out and leave me a comment. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my numbers up with my subscriptions. So if you can come on, and even if you're not like going to watch the whole video, you're not coming on to watch the whole reading of a journal or whatever I'm coming on here doing. I do a lot of different things. You can still come on and subscribe so I can get those numbers up in my subscriptions. I would appreciate that so much. I'm going to read out of this tonight, and it's just some general feelings and some general things. Sometimes we get tired. We don't want to admit that we get tired. We all get tired. We all get tired. And we're probably getting tired a lot quicker nowadays than we were before this pandemic came, because you have to put an effort into everything that you go out to do during this pandemic. You have to push yourself to get the things done that you need to get done, because you know if you don't push yourself to get them done, They're not going to get done. They're not going to happen on their own. So I know we're pushing ourselves a lot more these days to get different things done that we need to get done during this pandemic. I know myself, I have to push myself a lot harder. Some days you just don't feel like it, you know. You wake up, we're dealing with the pandemic. You get up in the morning, you're dealing with the pandemic. And then if you have anything personal going on in your life, you have to deal with that as well. So, like I said, everybody's kind of like pushing themselves. You know, you have to, excuse me, I knew this was going to repeat itself, so I might sit a little less on that during this reading until I come on and do the flavors, the variety of the flavors that I have that I'm going to bring on. And let's get started reading out of the journal. It's 2 pages tonight. I'll bring it back a little bit from the lighting. So let's get started. Dear Journal, there are just days when you feel so tired. Tired of holding yourself together. Tired of feeling so broken. Tired of wondering when will misery end. Tired of pain. Tired of asking questions. Tired of understanding others. Tired of giving everything you've got. And tired of staying brave and strong. Please don't forget that you are human. You are not perfect. And there will be days when you feel so weak inside. And that doesn't make you a bad person. You are allowed to feel that way. You feel tired because you've done something. You exerted some effort and you tried your best to make things work. So affirm yourself today and appreciate all of the efforts that you did. Congratulate yourself because you chose to acknowledge your weaknesses. It's okay not to be okay. Just accept what you feel and learn to love yourself today. God appreciates you. He sees all the struggles you've been through. And He knows how hard you've tried your best. Just do the right thing in His eyes. And just to share His love to other people. So instead of condemning yourself for feeling that way, learn to tap yourself on the shoulders and gently say to yourself, you did great. You offered everything you've got, and I'm so proud of you. So it's okay to go through these feelings. We get tired, and a lot of times we put on our game face, and especially on social media, we don't really come on here and share the gloom and doom. We make sure that we're looking presentable. We want our hair to look a certain way, and you know, we want to come on and look a certain way for the camera. But what would it be like if we all could come on here and share some of the stuff that people don't see, the things that we hide, the things that we don't want people to see about ourselves? What if we could honestly come on here and just share those things that would make people stop and think? But we don't want to do that. When we come on here, we want people to think we up and running and everything's going okie dokie, and you know, we want to give people the impression that our lives are just so perfect and we're perfect. We're not perfect, and our lives are not perfect, and we get tired sometimes. We get tired of asking questions. We get tired of trying to understand other people. Do you know how difficult it is sometimes just to try to understand another person? That's a difficult task, to try to understand other people. But we can't forget that we're all human. And we're not perfect. And there's some days when we're going to feel so weak. And that doesn't make us a bad person because we have a day where we feel so weak. And we won't admit that to others, that we're weak and we're feeling that way. We have to acknowledge our weaknesses. We have to acknowledge that we get tired, that we get burnt out, that we get depleted, especially us women. And some men, they go through it, trying to provide for their families in this crisis and in this pandemic, trying to stay afloat with the bills. And, you know, some of them are just going back into the workforce and they're trying to keep their game face on so that they can go out here and provide for their families and make a living for their families. But God sees all of our struggles. Even though we come on here and put our best game face on, God sees our struggles. He sees everything we've been through. There's nothing hid from him. He understands. He knows. He knows when we're tired. He knows when we're tired of asking questions. He knows when we're tired of trying to understand other people. He knows these things. And sometimes we think like, I don't know, I guess some of us don't realize just how closely and how caring he watches us. He watches us, our every mood. There's nothing that we did today or happened in our lives today that God wasn't aware of. And if you were tired today, he knows that you were tired. Even if you didn't show it to anyone, he knows that you were tired. He knows how tired you were. So we can be honest with ourselves and we can appreciate us. I can appreciate me. You have to appreciate you. And we have to still love other people, even though we don't understand people. We have to still love other people and show that love. And sometimes that's not easy to be going through and tired and weary and tired of explaining yourself, and tired of the pain and tired of asking questions, and then have to still love people on top of that. That's a lot, but it's not more than what we can do, because if we couldn't do it, God wouldn't have assigned us to do it. So we have to start appreciating ourselves. And I think I said in another video, it's nothing wrong with you to pat yourself on the shoulder. If you did your best today, guess what? The angels in heaven couldn't do no best. If you did your best, your very best, from the time you got up this morning to where you are now in your day, and you absolutely gave your very best, the angels in heaven couldn't ask for anything more. God wouldn't ask us for anything more if you've given it your very best. So let yourself say you're proud of yourself. Not that you have a spirit of pride, but that you're proud of yourself. That even though you were tired and even though you felt broken, you still was able to get up and do what you had to do today in the strength of the Lord. And you was able to get done everything that needed to get done. So God appreciates us. So you have to appreciate yourself. Just do the right thing in his eyes. And to share his love to other people. And stop condemning yourself. Oh, I don't like the way I look. Oh, look at my hair. Oh, look at my this. Oh, look at myself. Oh, look at this and look at that. Stop condemning yourself. And gently pat yourself on the shoulder. And say you did a great job. Because sometimes, let me tell you something, you have to encourage you. People are not going to come by and encourage you. You have to encourage yourself. And tell yourself, I'm so proud of you. You was able to pull it off. You got through the day. You got done everything you needed to get done. And I'm so proud of you. Because you choose to acknowledge your weakness, it's okay not to be okay. And if I had to use a topic tonight, that's what I would call it. It's okay not to be okay. Let me say that again. It's okay not to be okay. Now, you don't stay there, but when you go through those little peaks and valleys, it's okay not to be okay. But the thing is to pull yourself together and don't stay there too long. That's where the danger is. So if I would use a topic tonight, it's okay not to be okay. And if you get tired and you feel like the rope is slipping through your hands, you take and tie a great big knot. You take that rope and you tie a great big knot at the end of that rope, and you hold on for dear life. Because guess what? It's okay not to be okay. But we can come through it, and we can get through it. And there's nothing wrong with you encouraging yourself, patting yourself on the shoulder, congratulating yourself if you did a job well done, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, 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 moving. That's important. Gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving. It's okay to keep it moving. So thank you for coming in. Happy hump day. A few more days for those that are outside the home working. You got 2 more days of the work week. Some people may work the weekends, and you may have a couple of days off during the week. Whatever the case may be, just remember, it's okay not to be okay. Okay? Okay. Peace out. Like, share, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you back here for a journal reading in Deborah's Quiet Corner. Peace.